Check, 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 check. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. You got to bring it up, Mike. 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I in 3 or 4? Wait a second. Check, 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 check. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not going to the house. Tell them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I did plug it in, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. We're sending. Oh wait, that's me. Hold on. Hold on. It's me. It's me. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. It was muted. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. You can turn this down, Mike.
Mike, you can turn down their house system.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Mic check. Hold on.
Is that good?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Turn it up. Just turn it up some. A little bit. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mic check. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Is he flat? Is his EQ flat? Okay. 1, 2. So this would be in the house. But
You said probably not. But did you guys find out about the EQ up there? Yeah, he's leveling it out. Okay.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
You
1,
bypassed the EQ.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Mic check. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Mic check. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gotta let it ring. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. There it goes. 1, 2, 3.
Probably good. We just need enough for the people at the top to get some extra.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 1 2. We got to do that. 1 2 3. Check 1 2 1 2 3 1 2. One, two, 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2. One, two, 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 4. 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4 5. Mic check. 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 4 3 2 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5. Mic check. 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 1 2 3. Mic check. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 6 2 1 3 8 6 7 5 3. 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 1 2. Mic check. 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 8 6 7 5 3 0 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
gentlemen, the 2016 May Commencement Ceremony for the School of Management and the School of Health Professions and Studies of the University of Michigan-Flint is about to begin. Please turn off all cell phones and pagers and keep them off during the duration of the ceremony. Let the processional music begin. Professor Pete Cartha, Marshal for today's ceremony. The candidates for graduate studies. The candidates for bachelor degrees. the faculty and administration of the University of Michigan-Flint. Regent Michael Beam of the University of Michigan Board of Regents. Chancellor Susan Borrego. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are able, please rise and join in the singing of our national anthem. If you are a veteran, you may leave your hat on and salute.
Please be seated. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Douglas Knurr, Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs here at the University of Michigan-Flint. On behalf of the Chancellor, the faculty, staff, and administration, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the 2016 May Commencement Ceremony for the School of Management and the School of Health Professions and Studies. Please join me in recognizing members of the platform party, beginning with the Cabinet of the University. Please rise and be recognized. The Council of Deans of the University, please rise and be recognized. The faculty of the university, please rise and be recognized. The President of Student Government and the representative of Staff Council of the university, please rise and be recognized. Now, to give our formal welcoming remarks and to address the class of 2016, please welcome to the podium the 7th Chancellor of the University of Michigan-Flint, Chancellor Susan E. Borrego.
Good afternoon, graduates. It's great to be here to celebrate your achievement today. Some of you came as freshmen, some of you transferred in, some completed your degrees while working full-time. Some of you came from India and Saudi Arabia, others Flushing or Grand Blanc and Flint. Wherever you came from and however you achieved your degree, today you join more than 40,000 alumni who share your Block M degree. As I look around this celebration today, I'm reminded of all those who helped us get here. Few of us achieve this kind of accomplishment alone. Each of our networks of support might look a bit different. For some, it includes parents or grandparents, spouses or partners, siblings, and even children who supported you toward your accomplishment. And there were others too. Their financial aid officers, study partners, and particularly faculty who challenged and supported you, provided research opportunities, and worked with you to reach this moment. To all of you, family, friends, faculty, and staff, thank you. I'd like to take a moment to allow our graduates to thank you. Well, you'll likely not remember much about this ceremony beyond actually receiving your degree or your diploma in your hand, and of course the words of our amazing speaker. You'll certainly remember the context of this time. And for this year, for us, that includes the Flint water crisis. When I look back at this year, I'll always remember how this university came together before the rest of the world knew or really cared about our water issues, to serve our community, to offer our expertise, and to be problem solvers. A U of M Flint degree prepares you to make a contribution to your community. A central core of the learning experience and a key part of the university's mission is advancing our local and global communities. We value engaged citizenship, excellence in teaching and learning, and scholarship. In this unanticipated crisis, we saw all of those values displayed. Students and faculty explored issues of social justice and equity in the face of a man-made crisis with a significant impact on underserved communities. Nursing students tested children's blood, pledging to continue until every at-risk child was tested. A student's capstone project became a course that our Department of Public Health and Health Sciences offered free to hundreds of community members. 2 computer science students developed an app so city residents could quickly and easily find help when they needed it. And dance students incorporated thousands of water bottles falling from the ceiling during their spring recital. The Geographic Information Center mapped and provided the first analysis of where city records showed lead pipes were located. All of these things and so much more are what make you the leaders and best. I had the chance recently to visit with a group of students who talked about why they would recommend University of Michigan-Flint to other students. They talked about their faculty and staff who were committed to their success. They talked about the diversity of their peers and how much stronger that diversity made discussions in the classrooms. They talked about falling in love with Flint, about being a part of a family, about life-changing experiences, all because they chose University of Michigan-Flint. I was reminded again, like I am so often, about why I am so proud to be a part of this academic community. Today, this is the day we celebrate you, your accomplishments, your degrees, your contributions, the difference each of you make and will continue to make. You are the leaders and best. Congratulations, and go blue.
Thank you, Chancellor. Now I have the special honor of introducing Regent Michael Beam. Regent Beam is a Flint area native. He is president and owner of the law office of Beam & Beam. He is also the chairperson of Business Forward Michigan and was a co-founder and former president of Level Field Institute. Beyond his work, he is committed to this community through service. Regent Beam serves on the board of trustees of the Flint Institute of Art, is a big brother through Big Brothers and Big Sisters to two young men, and is a founding member of the Flint Youth Initiative. Please join me in welcoming Regent Michael Beam.
Good afternoon, everyone. Honored guests, distinguished faculty, Chancellor Borrego, and especially the class of 2016. On behalf of my fellow regents and President Mark Schlissel, congratulations. I include guests because family members, loved ones, and friends are the people who share in your achievement today. They were there for you as you made this journey. Faculty because your professors were the ones who shared with you what they know instead of telling you what you didn't know. Chancellor Borrego because she's so invested in your success, like a parent or big sister who is your back at all times. And she tells your story to the public on a daily basis. Many commencement speeches focus, rightfully so, on your next steps in life. President Schlissel yesterday urged graduates to hear a call to action and include public service as part of their life's work. But all of you, you've already heard this call. Like Chancellor Borrego said, you've answered it in the most incredible way. When the water crisis news broke nationally, the national media came to investigate to see if anything was going to be done. They quickly discovered you all had already been hard at work. Everyone here, administrators, faculty, students, instead of turning your back in an act of self-preservation, you all asked how you could help. From distributing water and filters, providing health care, to really doing anything that was asked of you, you have already answered President Schlissel's call to action. On behalf of the greater Flint community, I'd like to thank you. Your actions have spoken louder than words that ever could have been spoken. This is probably one of the first times this quote's ever been given at a commencement address, but I want to read a quote to you from heavyweight champ Joe Louis. His quote is, "If you have to say you is, you ain't." So grammatically unfold that for a second. But what he was saying is think about his wise words. In this political season, we hear past and present candidates saying what they're going to do, who they are, and so on, and then it doesn't happen. And Joe Louis's words were, and you all are, that your actions have spoken louder than any words you can say. You haven't had to tell anyone what you've done to help the people of Flint because you've already done it. So instead of urging you to start a new course of action of public service in life, I would ask that you continue on your path that's already started here. So continue to go solve problems instead of complaining about them. Go open doors of opportunity for you and others, and go blue.
Thank you, Regent Beam. Today's keynote speaker has a life story that is rich and inspiring. Story Musgrave is well known for his 30-year career as an astronaut, 6 space flights, leading the repair of the Hubble Space Telescope, and also for the depth of his intellectual and practical interests in the field of engineering and mechanics, design, art and architecture, leadership, innovation, and ecology. He has 6 graduate degrees and has been awarded 20 honorary doctoral degrees. He is here today to share with you some inspirational words as our graduates prepare to explore a brave new world with their new degrees. Please join me in welcoming astronaut Story Musgrave.
Here we go again. Thank you so much, Doug. I'm almost embarrassed to bring up the clock. So I brought up the clock this morning to say that at 10 minutes, whether or not I'm done, I'm going to sit down. But I lied this morning. I overshot. And the person that's setting the metrics for me, Jennifer Hogan, she says she wants to be below the radar, but she's the one that put the whole place together. She made this thing happen. And on my watch, those people do not stay below the radar because you focus on the people that make stuff happen. Your friends and your families here, they made this happen. So that's the number one lesson I have for you, to look after the people that look after you. So, on with a major story, and that's life. What is life all about? You come into the world with the genetics that you were given by your folks. And then on May 1st, you look at the totality of the experience and education which you have. And then you follow your passion and your dreams. If there's any two words I got for you that's really important, it's your passion and your dreams that lead you forward. That's where you want to go. And you look at your skill set today and you say, what doors are going to open for me? So May 1st, what doors are going to open? You can jump in and go. And so, every opportunity, of course, has the challenges that you got to meet. And so you go through life building a skill set to manage all those challenges. And one particular approach I have is called innovation and creativity through the social contract. It's the answers out here. You take it out there and you pull it in there. The answer's there. You just do interdisciplinary, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to tell you a real story, a real life story, but we're going to extract the lessons and principles from the real life story. So, who's Story Musgrave? I'm a product of child labor. That's called agricultural child labor. And so, back in 1943 on the dairy farm, they're very creative on the farm, but they couldn't make the baler tie the knots. You know, hay baler? They couldn't make it tie the twine knots. So, but they are creative enough. They put a makeshift bench on the thing, and they put an 8-year-old on the bench to tie the knots with needle nose pliers if the machine does not. And that is called me. And dust so heavy I can't even see my own hands. And if I don't get my hands out of there with the next cycle, I'm going to leave my hands in there. So this is called child labor. So who am I? I'm child labor. By the age of 9, I drove every tractor and truck on the place. No instruction, just go and do it. By 12 or 13, left her in the remote fields, I can keep stuff going. So I become a mechanic already at a very young age. You know, it's a truck going down the highway, and the state police stopped the truck because there's no head. There's no one driving the truck. They can't see the head. They're driving, so they stop the truck. They open the door and they say, young man, you cannot possibly be 16. I know, so I'm 12. You know, state police says, be careful, son, and they leave. That's what they got to do because the farm going under. As child labor, you have to have child labor on a small dairy farm, keep the farm going. Well, it turns out my farm went under anyway, despite my good efforts. And so I became a heavy equipment mechanic. Well, we finished the Massachusetts Turnpike, and I'm out of a job. And of course, I never finished school. How am I supposed to finish school? Bus left me off at the barn, bus picked me up at the barn, there's no homework and there's no books. So I'm very happy that scientist astronaut for NASA later on, with all these doctorates they expect you to have, they never asked if I had a high school diploma, because I don't have a high school diploma yet. I probably won't get one, you know. I got a whole bunch of honorary doctorates, but they don't give honorary high school, so I'm going to pass on, you know, without a high school diploma. So what do we do next, folks? But that's a lesson for I got. So I got no job, I got no education. You just keep going down the road, folks. I joined the Marines to expand my horizons, new cultures, technology, and education. So the Marines made an airplane mechanic out of me. So I'm going far, you know, 3,000 horsepower turbocharged engine. It's more than my tractor got, so I am moving along. I became very good in the Marines because of my creativity and what I got to do to that motor, but never creative when I touch the machine. So that's part of your lesson in life, is be creative when you can, but you do know that standardization and the right way of doing things is the way you got to do it. So I was in Korea with the Marines. I was on an aircraft carrier, and I do bring what I learned in the carrier. I stay up with the Marines, and I stay up with carrier operations. I bring what you do in a carrier to other kinds of industries. So that works there. But I got to leave the Marines because I don't have any high school, and you can't go anywhere without high school. But no, the colleges wouldn't take me either, so I can't get into college either. But the day of admissions, when the kids that did get approved, they show up. So I showed up at Syracuse University. And you know, who do you go and talk to about these things? They told me the dean. You got to talk to the dean. Okay. I go and knock on the dean's door. The dean says, oh. And I say, sir, you didn't take me, but I'm here and I'm ready to go to work, okay? Well, the dean's looking for having some fun. He's dealt with all these regular things, but he says, my goodness, of course, you're in. So he went up front and says, hey, look after this gentleman. So that's why I got into Syracuse University. And of course, the irony is, 28 years later, I gave the commencement address and got an honorary DSA, so the dean made a good decision there. And so, of course, I love the university, but I'm missing my Marine Corps days, that get the job done kind of spirit. So I joined the active reserve. With the Marines, I drove tanks. I drove tanks in the active reserve, and when my tank broke, you know, I'm not supposed to be fixing tanks, but I had to fix before they fill out the paperwork, so I'm a tank mechanic too. And then, of course, I drove heavy equipment. That's who I am. Tank got tracks, bulldozer got tracks. I do that kind of stuff too. Well, who's paying for all this? Who's paying for the college? I'm making so much money going to college. A 20-year-old farm kid's who I am, and I got so much money, I got to do something with it. So you know what the money paid for? It paid for a Corvette, a 58 Corvette. It paid for the motorcycles, and it paid for me to fly. So you see what I'm doing? There's no space program yet, you know. Space program will come much later. People ask me, always want to be astronaut? I have to remind them, in the 1930s, I didn't want to be an astronaut. There weren't any around at that time. What's all that money thing? Remember the hay bales. When I'm 50 pounds, I got a sling. I also load the hay bales on a wagon. 50 pounds, 50 pounds, putting the hay bales on a wagon. And this sharp man, that's just a miserable job. Did it forever. Well, the question I got for is, what are you going to do with this? Everything you do in life, you say, what am I going to do with this experience? What am I going to do with this thing over here? What am I going to do with it? Well, freshmen in high school, they had a wrestling team, so I took up wrestling. The other freshmen take up weightlifting to get strong. I'm 5 years ahead of them, and they can't catch me. So I'm undefeated in wrestling for 4 years. You may say, so what? I got to Syracuse as a freshman. I made the varsity wrestling team right off. Someone did show up, so okay, it's room, board, and tuition. So, you know, it's the hay bales. The hay bales is what paid for room, board, and tuition at college. You got the message how you do things in life? Okay, but the GI Bill from the Marines, they paid for all the college too, and they don't talk to each other. So they're both paying the whole thing. The tank's paying for it, the bulldozers are paying for it, and that's the way it goes. So I'm making 4 times as much money as I need to go to college. And so that's parachuting airplanes and all the rest of that stuff. From Syracuse, I went to graduate school in operations research, big computers. I had the biggest computer in the world at that time. I knock on that door out at UCLA, and I say, I want to work here. And they say, what do you know about computers? I don't know anything about them, but I guarantee I'll figure this place out. They look at me skeptical like, you know, and I said, okay, I got the answer. I'll work for nothing. You're hired. So that's the way. When the door, you can't get in the door, I'll work for nothing. And after a month, you know, I figured the place out and I said, gee, we got to pay you. So that happened. Now for big computers, I'm into that kind of machine intelligence, but I'm wondering how a brain works. You should have said, leave it alone, story. You're already on a good track. No, I got to figure the brain. So your passions and your dreams? I got this curiosity about how the brain works, and I'm going to do that. So it's off to pre-med, off to Columbia Medical School. First week, I run into this door. It says Neurosurgical Research Lab. It says, me, it's what I want to do. You knock on that door. Who are you? Freshman medical student. We don't have those in here. We got postdoc fellows and surgeons, all the rest of it. I says, but you don't understand. I'm not your usual freshman. I drive tanks. I fix airplanes. I do heavy equipment. You know, I'll figure this place out. Well, it's still looking skeptical. Okay, work for nothing. You're hired. So then, of course, I'm on salary within a month or so. So that's the way that went. Well, I'm training for neurosurgery. I'm in my residency. Did my internship. I'm in my residency. You know, I'm trying to grow up. I'm trying to get a life. I'm trying to do something, you know, stay with something. And I read in Science Mag, NASA, National Academy, want to fly scientists, astronauts in space, people with scientific education. I said, my God, leave me alone. You wouldn't do that to me. You know, I'm trying to grow up, and you got this. You go, yeah, I got to do that. Okay. I left surgery, postdoc fellowship, biological physics. I got in the program, and away it went from there. As soon as I joined NASA, they said, we got to send you to the Air Force. I'm a very experienced pilot. We got to send you to the Air Force to get your military wings and fly jets. And so I could have had the attitude, I'm a Marine. You send a Marine to the Air Force? Well, and I already know how to fly. You're going to train me how to fly? That's not my attitude. My attitude is give it to me, baby. It's a huge privilege. I'm going to Air Force. I'm going to Air Force University. I want to be Air Force, Coast Guard, Marines, the whole thing. I want to take on the whole thing. So that was my attitude. Yes, I'm going to learn the Air Force way too. So that was that. I did get within NASA, my specialty became spacewalking. Because what I brought to spacewalking, to suited operations, is I brought my physician, my medical training, my physiology. Dysergonomics, as you all well know, dysergonomics is human factors, and only physiology, that's what my backpack giving me. My backpack controls my temperatures, it removes the carbon dioxide, gives me oxygen to breathe. For you health people, so the backpack has determined my physiology, but that's what I brought to spacewalking. And of course the mechanics of work and that kind of stuff too. So I did do the first shuttle spacewalk on Challenger's first flight because I helped design the suits. Well, the Hubble Space Telescope came along, and they said 1975, that's 18 years before I was the lead mechanic to go and fix it. They said, you identify every failure that thing can get into, and you come up with a spacewalk on tools and procedures to fix it. After 18 years, 12,000 pages of procedures, and 300 tools, thank goodness, I was the mechanic. I went to fix it, and all, but you see why I got that job now. I'm a product of child labor, a teenage Marine, and I do the details. The details, it's those factors. It's those factors. You go through life, it's one opportunity after another. It's May 1st, the next opportunity tomorrow. You get dropped on a playing field, what are the rules of the game, and what do I gotta know? And it's those factors that are gonna control the outcome. That's what you gotta do in life. You always, I don't care what you do in life, you gotta deal with the factors. So that's why I got a job, to be lead mechanic to fix Hubble. So a few of the things I do today, I'm a landscape architect, and I've raised 10,000 palm trees lately. I grew them from seeds of palm trees, yeah. Okay, I'm an 80-year-old farm kid now, just doing what I know how to do, right? I know how to grow, I know the equipment, I do what I know how to do. What's the lesson there? Play to your strengths. Follow your passion and follow your dreams and play to what you're good at. You have no weaknesses. You play to what you're strong at and take a good path. If you're going through life and you meet a lot of resistance, just walk away. You got 10 other alternatives. You don't beat your head against that wall for years. Persistence and determination is fine. But being a landscape architect and doing all these palms and raising that, it gives me opportunity for my 9-year-old daughter. I said daughter, I did not say granddaughter. So my oldest child, 56, my youngest is 9. But it's May 1st, it ain't over. Remember, kids, it's May 1st, and what you gonna do tomorrow? And so I don't know what tomorrow is. And so the space program had to come along. I got my first PC, I'm 48 years old. How could you be so primitive? I wasn't, I had a Commodore 64. You know, you can't get it if it's not there. But all this farming gives you an opportunity to give little Story Musgrave, her name's Story Musgrave too, the opportunity, you know, what kind of experiences, what kind of skill set do I want to give her? But it's the same you're gonna do for yourself as you go through life. So I cradled her in my arms at the age of 2 weeks. When she got to be 2 months, I took her car seat out of the various cars and I strapped her car seat to all this different equipment, even the roof of my excavator. She riding up here at 2 months, you know, to get her engineering, get her mechanics and that kind of stuff. And so, and that's one way I've raised a little Story Musgrave. She's digital, she's mechanical. I try to give her all those kind of experiences along the way. So that's about it, kids. You go through life, and it's the genetics, your folks, it's the experience, the education. Follow your passions, follow your dreams, and take advantage of all those opportunities, those playing fields you're going to get dropped on. And remember, deal all the factors to get to the finish line. So I wish you well on the journey that's ahead of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Story. Will the students wearing the gold honor cords please rise? It is customary in commencement ceremonies to give special recognition to those students who have achieved an overall grade point average that qualifies them to be recognized as graduating with honors. This recognition reflects a superior level of ability, a high distinction of scholarship, and an exemplary record of achievement. Please join me in congratulating the honor students on their achievements. You may be seated. The Maize and Blue Distinguished Scholar Awards were established to recognize graduating seniors who combine exceptionally high academic achievement with exemplary service to the university and community. They have been nominated by their academic department or program and selected by the Scholarships Award and Special Events Committee. The Maize and Blue Award is the most prestigious award given by the university to graduating seniors. Will the recipients of the Maize and Blue Awards please approach the platform as directed by the ushers?
Holly Kilburn. Megad Adel-Safi. Jamie Cole. Milton Stram III. Daniel Van Wingerden.
Each year, a Maize and Blue Award winner is chosen as the student speaker. I am very pleased to introduce to you Holly Kilburn. A few years ago, Holly decided that the best thing she could do for herself and her son was to pursue her education at UM-Flint. Like many students at UM-Flint, Holly continued to work, care for her family, and attend classes. According to faculty who nominated her for this prestigious honor, Holly is a model student who focused on learning and engaging with both faculty and her fellow students. Holly is graduating today with a Bachelor of Business Administration in Organizational Behavior and Human Resource Management. Please join me in both congratulating and welcoming student speaker Holly Kilburn to the podium.
Good afternoon, class of 2016, distinguished guests, family, and friends. I am so honored to be speaking to you today, the day of our graduation. All of you should be so proud for getting this far and being able to share this special day with your friends, family, and classmates. Today, I want to talk to you a little bit about statistics. Being a business student, I know this was all of our favorite subject. So, statistics give us a nice, tidy number that tell us something about the population, defining much of how we explain our world and each other. However, sometimes statistics cloud our view of what can be accomplished and what is actually accomplished. This is because there's always error built in. For example, nobody has 1.3 children. The number of people killed each year by vending machines is not 2.18. And even here, in the next minute, no one is going to receive 19.1 text messages. Here are a few statistics that are said to define us as college students. According to degreecentral.com, I cited that, so you know. The average number of missed classes per student each year is 26. During spring break, 88,750 college students are arrested. And throughout 4 years of school, each student attends 62 college parties. I can assure you I have not been to any one of those. My personal experience with statistics has not always been the best. One statistic that society has constantly reminded me that I fit into is that only 2% of teenage mothers will graduate from college by the time they're 30. 6 years ago, at the age of 19, I was standing in a Myers checkout lane, waiting to purchase a pregnancy test. The cashier at the checkout lane said to me as I walked away, "I hope you love this man you're going to have this child with, and that you haven't ruined your life." True story. Those words lingered with me for quite some time. I thought that I had ruined my life and possibly that of my unborn child. After all, the National Campaign to Prevent Teen and Unplanned Pregnancy says that in the years 2009 to 10, roughly 48% of all mothers 15 to 19 live below the poverty line. In spite of my doubts, I continued to struggle to finish my associate's degree. I was lucky enough to obtain a supervisor position at a local fast food chain and continued to work 60+ hours a week to try to provide the best I could for my son. I did well at the fast food chain, but something continued to nag me. Many people told me I had so much potential. Why was I settling? My response would always be, I will get there eventually. But in my head, the statistics were always against me. One day, while flipping burgers on the grill, I was thinking about my son and realized that in spite of even in face of the odds, I needed to do better than I was for him. Not long after that, I enrolled at the University of Michigan-Flint's School of Management, and this was the point where my life began to change. Enrolling at the University of Michigan-Flint gave me a new sense of who I was and what I could accomplish. In my first semester at U of M Flint, I was able to earn a 3.8 GPA while working 60 hours a week. I'd never been more proud of myself. Thank you so much. U of M Flint was challenging me, and I was excelling at it. I had a dream to improve my son's life and well-being, and U of M helped me achieve that for myself. While students at the University of Michigan-Flint are a very diverse group, we have at least one thing in common. All of us at some point in time have been bundled together into some statistic. But as you sit here today, many of you are the heir to some statistic or another. Some of you are single mothers. Others are first-generation college students. And then there are some of you that had to learn a new language. Statistics will tell you that you shouldn't be sitting here today, but you are. Each of you have overcome some type of error. All of you are doing better for yourselves, your families, and your friends. My hope is that you take this time to reflect upon how hard you worked for this achievement and how proud you should be for beating the odds. Because when it comes down to it, statistics are just a number created to make a chart look nice or to tell a story. Statistics are not you and should not define you, because only you can define who you are. Or in the words of Dr. Seuss, today you are you. This is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. Remember to be you. Empower yourself to achieve more than the statistics say. And don't let stereotypes tell you who you are. Chase your dreams and live with passion, and simply find out who it is that you really are. Thank you, everyone. Good luck in your venture, and go blue!
Thank you, Holly. Now we shall give public recognition to the students of the University of Michigan-Flint who are graduating today. Those candidates for all degrees will be presented by the deans of their respective schools. Dr. Vahid Lotfi will now begin the presentation of the graduates from our doctoral and master's degree programs.
Will the candidates for the doctoral and master's degrees please rise? Chancellor Borrego, on recommendation of the faculty of the School of Management and the School of Health Professions and Studies, I present these candidates to you and recommend them for the degrees of Doctor of Anesthesia Practice, Doctor of Nursing Practice, Doctor of Physical Therapy, Master of Business Administration, Master of Science in Accounting, Master of Public Health, Master of Science, and Master of Science in Nursing upon completion of their respective courses of study.
By the authority of the state of Michigan, vested in the regents of the university, and by them delegated to me, The degrees for which you are candidates, together with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto, will be conferred upon you as recommended by your faculty. In recognition of this accomplishment, you will receive your diploma cover and be arrayed with the appropriate hood.
Will the candidates now standing please come to the stage as directed by the ushers?
Doctor of Anesthesia Practice, Kathleen Chardonnette. Amy Gagney. Kevin Hamilton. Krista Kleider. Linda McDonald. David Mara. Tony Schmidtling. Todd Walter. Doctor of Nursing Practice, Stephanie Allers. Shobha Bukachel. Lindsay Bonnard. Catherine Crampton. Yao Gofan. Heather Jones. Kimberly Marino. Sharon Martin. Arlene McKinney. Angela Sonnen. Caitlin Trentacost. Carrie Wolpern. Doctor of Physical Therapy, Rachel Bolker. Brittany Burns. Matthew Callahan. Ashley Loveland. Mariana Strickler. Tom Krzyzak. Daniel Ratkoff. Kathleen Davis. Mohammed Ali Kazir. Patricia Wilmarth. Leah Dowes. Master of Business Administration, Stephen Anthony. Tiara Newton. David Bunn. Angela DeBrito. Genevieve Nicole Fishray. Benjamin Genser. Tara Griffith. Andrew Hartman. David Heitman. Gregory Liebman. Shelby Fafili. Krista Kleider. David Selvaraj. Shenshon Shi. Thank you. Ian Slavin. Melissa Steller. Katie Stevens. Holly Vaughn. Yanzhan Wang. Masters of Science in Accounting, Brett Bigelow. Dawn Hetherington. Tierra Newton. Ding Li. Mitchell Woods. Master of Public Health, Corbin Calloway. Jasmine Clark. Ashley Edwards. Maricela Gonzalez. Shelby Miller. Lumba Machka. Lauren Muma. Kara Rawa. Mohammed Shaheen. Molly White. Master of Science in Anesthesia, Matthew Ashley. Nicholas Bowers. Edward Capps. Catherine Dillon. Carl Furstein. Ivory Fulgencio. Derek Galvin. David Idzior. Audrey Kahn. Caroline Roberts. Christina Woodbeck. Jing Zhang. Masters of Science in Health Education, Rand Dudsdar. Willard Hatfield. Alicia Jones. Master of Science in Nursing, Whitney Birchmeyer. Erica Doust. Lisa Polly. Dana Timrek. Catherine Wilkinson. Melinda Williams. Bianca Zdenek. This concludes the awarding of diplomas for the doctoral and master's degrees.
How do you?
Good afternoon. My name is Scott Johnson, and I am the Dean of the School of Management. I now call upon the candidates from the School of Management to please rise. Chancellor Borrego, upon completion of their respective courses of study and on the recommendation of the faculty, I present these candidates for degrees in the School of Management.
By the authority of the state of Michigan, vested in the regents of the university and by them delegated to me, the degrees for which you are a candidate, together with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto, will be conferred upon you as recommended by your faculty.
Will the candidates from the School of Management now standing please come on stage as directed by the usher for the presentation of diplomas.
School of Management, Holly Kilburn.
Milton Stram.
Rainuma Ahmad.
Abdul Rahman Alamil.
Faisal Aldahami.
Gaber Alpakmi.
Saad Al-Shaharami.
Khalid Al-Hadithi.
Saad Ahuamil.
Fahad Al-Mingash.
Omar Alek-Resh.
Hassan Alvad Rawan.
Hussein Aghanim.
Salah Alanzi.
Your card. What's your name?
Haytham Al-Hamadi.
Abdullah Al-Hamadi.
Khalid Al-Maghboul.
Fahad Amatawa.
Fayez Al-Sahalai.
Abdullah Al-Nafi.
Ahmed Al-Shamari. Shukran.
Naif Al-Kantani.
Faisal Al-Zarani.
Adel Amukbil.
Abdullah Bawal.
Mashari Alotabi.
Hallie Beckett.
Abdullah Al-Karani.
Devin Benner.
Ali Al-Salah.
Bryce Bishop.
Mohammed Al-Shaya.
Amberly Boucher.
Adrienne Azoli.
Robin Brown.
Laura Bell.
Selena Christopher.
Abdurman Belkadar.
Michelle
Fahad bin Mutrib.
Desmond Darrow.
Mitchell Blackburn.
Ryan Elder.
Andrew Brower.
Melissa Farmer.
Devin Butts.
David Garcia.
Anthony Cookenmaster.
Shelby Griffin.
Jonathan Cummings.
Hadila Habas.
Joshua Eggleton.
Kristen Hogerhide.
Sigrid Ewers.
Dylan King.
Zachary Flashens.
Konya.
Chelsea Gibson.
Christopher Martin.
Wei Guan.
Quayanda McMillan.
Laconica Harper.
Kayla Miller.
Zachary Jones.
Sarah Mitchell.
Taylor Coast.
Nicholas Modlin.
Rachel Nelson.
Wada Mujalid.
Amanda McIntosh.
Jeffrey Musson.
Michael Milkowitz.
Michael Ovadek II.
Aaron Mills.
Ashley Papatheodore.
Pratik Mittal.
TJ Patton.
Saeed Sawan.
Kaleem Quasi.
Tishay Moncrief.
Allie Reeves.
Kelly Murphy.
Sunny Rodriguez.
Renee Nazarko.
Julius Rogers.
George Parker.
Taylor Salomon.
Jamie Pemberton.
Ashley Schramm.
Jacqueline Phipps.
Shen Sisoson. I'm sorry, Shenquay Sison.
Alexander Quinn.
Lisa Sprague.
Mark Retka.
Jacqueline Wamsley.
Emily Rogers.
Jennifer Wenslick.
Joseph Scanlon.
Jacob Wilson.
Alexander Shems.
Boshing She.
A very Scope.
Yuling Shao.
Sarah Wagner.
Kihao Zhang.
Alicia Wells.
It's just our side now.
Okay.
So I'll tell you at the very end.
Aaron Williams. Jessica Winowski. Crystal Yanglin.
This concludes the awarding of the diplomas to the graduates of the School of Management.
Good afternoon. My name is Donna Fry, and I'm the Dean of the School of Health Professions and Studies. Will the candidates for degrees from the School of Health Professions and Studies please rise? Chancellor Barrigo, upon completion of their respective courses of study and on the recommendation of the faculty, I present these candidates for degrees in the School of Health Professions and Studies.
By the authority of the state of Michigan vested in the regents of the university and by them delegated to me, the degrees for which you are candidates, together with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto, will be conferred upon you as recommended by your faculty.
Will the candidates from the School of Health Professions and Studies now standing come to stage as directed by the usher for presentation of diplomas?
ahead.
School of Health Professions and Studies, Amged Idol Safi.
Shiva Abuaji.
Okay.
Jamie Cole.
Ashley Adams.
Okay.
Daniel Van Wingerden.
Sarah Alexander.
Joanna Aboud.
Zainab Al-Malman.
Okay.
Mohammed Alazman.
Juri Al-Sagair.
Okay.
Mateb Al-Gamdi.
Marcella Anger.
Okay.
Rawan Al-Hazmi.
Rachel Bader.
Okay.
Ali Al-Mosaba.
Brianna Bankowski.
Okay.
Mona Akalaf.
Kimberly Blaisdell.
Okay.
Naif Al-Sharani.
Mohammed Al-Ghamdi.
Okay.
Susan Beatty.
Angela Bogan.
Bayan Al-Najjar.
Nikki Bakovic.
Tiffany Baisden.
Oh, Shavante Calloway.
Shelby Becker.
Chapieski. Mark Chapieski.
Okay.
Danielle Blaisdell.
Catherine Childress.
Michael Bouchard Jr.
Amanda Courtier.
Okay.
Ashley Bush.
Lisa Werrett Crows.
Kende Campbell.
Juwan DeSell.
Okay.
Joseph Chapman.
Camilla Dunn.
Okay.
Tia Sippy.
Diana El Cassis.
Okay.
Donald Crane.
Valerie Forrest.
Okay.
Joshua Curl. Heidi Drost.
Antoinette Goodman.
Okay.
Carolyn Eklund.
Morgan Gosley.
Okay.
Jen Sexton.
Taylor Gross.
Vicky Fant.
Tina Hansen.
Okay.
Brannon Gates.
Casey Harris.
Okay.
Don Gorbut III.
Ruth Ann Nadine Hightower.
Okay.
Michelle Greenlee.
Yana Hopkins. Okay.
Okay.
Haley Groves.
Michelle Husband.
Okay.
Jordan Harris.
Yasmin Isa.
Okay.
Rebecca Heemstra.
Kayla Johnson.
Okay.
Mary Holloway.
Comey Calero.
Okay.
Stephanie Horn.
Melissa Klein.
Okay.
Travis Hugan.
Jane Cool.
Got it.
Okay.
Christy Isro.
Brittany Lehman.
Okay.
Olivia Giles.
Ashley Lehman.
Okay.
Lindsay Kyle.
Barbara Love.
Okay.
Bailey Kish.
Whitney Mankins.
Okay.
Brianna Conces.
Alexandria Marmy.
Okay.
Adana Kovani.
McDonough. Allison McDonough.
Okay.
Sean Lear.
Jeremy McKinstry.
Okay.
Lauren Lofthouse.
Sienna Miller.
Okay.
Angela Lum.
Ashley Morse.
Okay.
Jordan Marcotte.
Kaylee Nichols.
Okay.
Ryan Mason.
Hannah Notelther.
Okay.
Megan McKenna.
Jacob Parker.
Okay.
Kaylee Mendrick.
Matthew Persales.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Abrar Morsi.
Amanda Phillips.
Okay.
Philip Murray.
Diana Powers.
Kyle Nordstrom.
Megan Quigley.
Okay.
Alan Overton II.
Emily Radke.
Okay.
Christina Peltier.
Amanda Richardson.
Okay.
Cody Peterman.
Jennifer Ryan.
Okay.
Deborah Popalik.
Marjorie Solner.
Okay.
Jacqueline Prince.
Alejandro Shepard.
Okay.
Sarah Quinn.
Yvonne Smith.
Okay.
Tom Reed.
Natanya Stanley.
Okay.
Jennifer Ryan.
Felicia Swatton.
Okay.
Mike Salinas.
Rachel Todd.
Okay.
Tariq Shamaya.
Lorraine Walker Reichling.
Okay.
Jacob Saraki.
Joseph C. Mosley.
Erica Sorrells.
Mary Sporman.
Okay.
Jisha Stanley.
Amber Withers.
Okay.
Jessica Tuckey.
Janet Shung.
Okay.
Olivia Walters. Okay, thank you.
Tara Young.
Okay.
Porn Wagner.
Alexis Washington.
Okay.
Brianna Ward.
Tyler Walters.
Okay.
Jessica Wilichowski.
It's just us now. Okay.
Brandon Warden.
Okay.
Ornisha Young. That's you. Good job.
Okay.
Mary Zavikar.
This concludes the awarding of the diplomas to the candidates of the School of Health Professions and Studies. Thanks a lot. You may be seated. There's much effort and planning required for today's ceremony. I'd like to thank the many staff and volunteers who make this day possible for our graduates and their families. Will the faculty of the University of Michigan-Flint please rise at this time? I'd like to recognize our outstanding faculty at the University of Michigan-Flint. Their commitment to our students and the university is unprecedented. We're fortunate as an institution to have such a high caliber faculty that are committed to their fields of expertise and to the students they teach. I'd also like to ask the family and the friends of the graduates to rise. They say when a student goes to college, the whole family goes with them because of the support that's needed to help a person attain their goals. Thank you. Graduates, please rise. The awarding of the degree is now concluded. It's now time for the turning of the tassel. You may shift your tassel from the right to the left. You are now officially inducted as graduates into the Alumni Association of the University of Michigan. Go Blue.
The formal commencement ceremony exercises are now complete. The audience is requested to remain in their seats until the line of march has completely exited the main floor, at which time the commencement exercises will be adjourned.